Welcome back to my channel. Right now it's like 3:30, I think, on a Tuesday. I've been doing stuff all day. Right now, what I have to do, as you can see, I started this off. I had this here since I built the room, so I could be adding a socket here, a plug, which is going to be for everything on this desk. I'm going to put one of these in, after everything is already put together, and then you decide to do something like this. This is what this is for. That's why it's got these little clips on it, because the other type of traditional boxes don't have these clips like that. So what happens is when you put this in, it actually pulls and tightens itself, so when you plug stuff in and out, it doesn't jerk out giggity. It doesn't jerk itself in and out and eventually fall out of the hole. Right above it, I'm gonna put this. It's a RJ45 wall plate. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this wire, cut it. This will go into the router, and these will have two ports, so in case I need two things, like when I'm fixing a computer or I have my laptop or something, I can just plug one in each port. I'm going to have a router anyways over here in case I need it, but I just like to have two ports here in case I want one. Sometimes when I'm fixing computers, I gotta pop in onto the network to download the updates or download some software before I put in the key. Sometimes it needs to go online and verify that the key is consistently accurate and you actually paid for it. So that's why when I'm fixing PCs, I like to have a quick access point. That's going to happen. Definitely turning off the power. Absolutely no way I'm not shutting the power off. Once I finish this, I plan on organizing all this crap in here, because the only thing that's mine are these two things. Everything else was already here. Plan on nicely organizing it, like over here, shelves and everything to put these things on. And the APX will go in there also. I've been working on my PC. I already installed Windows 10. I bought the key on G2A. It was like $10. So this sucker's all set and ready to edit. My video card though, not good. The system is super old. Like it goes back to 2012, 2011. But it's very snappy. So it freaking flies. Everything I do to it flies. We'll see how good it stands up to video editing. So this is my system. I took out the other water loop that I made. As you can see, I still had the attachments here. See, this actually was to plug in the hoses. I used this because they were good for quick disconnects at the time. They were supposed to be stainless, so as far as I can see, there's no rust in them. But one was in, one was out. Now that I'm not using this thing at the moment, I'm going to eventually go back to this because I never had any leakage or anything with these things. So what I did was closed loop cooling that I had. I added it into my PC for now, just so I could get it going, get it start working, and then once everything is done, I can put back my custom loop, because right now my custom loop is not my priority at the moment. My priority is trying to have a system that can keep up with my editing. And here's that 550 I told you guys that I bought 15 years ago. This thing is still kicking. Catch up with a bunch of stuff that I'm doing, then I'll go in and I'll redo my custom loop, and then I'll go in and drop in the other 650 power supply or 625, whatever it was. My video card that I had, that thing was so old, I could not find a driver. Last night, I spent probably an hour and a half just trying to find a driver that would work with Windows 10. The amount of time I spent on it last night was just unbelievable. This is my old video card. It's super old. I mean, I bought this thing like 15 years ago. I got my money out of it. I only paid like 60 bucks for it. I don't have any issues running any games on this with Windows 7. And I ran everything at 1080p. I just can't get a driver. The thing is, since Windows 7's outdated and it's no longer supported, I don't want to run it. I'm gonna chuck it. I got my money worth out of it. Because of my room, the ceiling in my room is metal. The Wi-Fi in my house now is being cut off. So what I had to do is I had to attach the switch here, the main connection for the internet, and then I had it going that way with more plugs going into it. Also, I bought my daughter the Wi-Fi router for her room. So I got her this one here. I showed this the other day in my video. So I plugged this in for her. So what I did was I just ran one cable into this, and then from here she's got Wi-Fi in her room, and everything in the back of that house has got the Wi-Fi also. So what I did was I used the same name and the same password. So this way now when we're walking through the house, she'll always have internet. It'll jump on whichever one is available with the best service. But this thing works really good. But right now she's happy because now she doesn't have I mean, the poor girl, she had no connection at all. Alright, so let's get started on that project. So now I'm gonna go take a leak, and then I'm gonna shut the power off so that we can start working in that room. That's right, Bobby. We're gonna turn off the power right about now. Test. Dead. Just the way I like it. Just like my girls, man. I like my girls dead too. So what I'll do is, for a test, I'm gonna plug this in, make sure it works. Boom! Son, Now you know my name, son. Now you know my name. I do wish that this one was the other way around, like just plug in the back, but. Try that next one. Boom, works, just like that. See? Now I gotta clean this mess up. Now I got something that looks nice here in the wall. You see that? So what I'm gonna do is now I'm just gonna plug this wire in for now. Make it look pretty. See, it's beautiful. But I know for a fact if I paint that, it's just gonna get all scratched up and it's gonna look like crap. That means if I paint it, I gotta take those pieces off the back. I don't wanna touch that. This guy's crazy. You guys don't even know. Boom. Working? Yes, it's working. Next time we talk, we're gonna be doing the inside to organize that area with the APC in there. That will obviously be clean. Ah, crikey. Anyways, back what I was saying. I'm gonna pick up an older card for about $100. A card that came out like the beginning of last year, so it's about 2 years old. Play anything that requires 4K. I like my screen to be 4K when I'm working. That I definitely do. So now I got a lot of stuff done. I got my daughter's room with the Wi-Fi. This thing I'm gonna paint right here. This is gonna get painted. So I got this with my ring light. My daughter wants it, so I'm gonna give it to her. Part of my entertainment center came in. One piece. I got part of my entertainment center that came in right here. So if you remember, I was saying it's like 70 inches, right? This thing weighs like 80 pounds, I'm not even kidding you. So if you look right here, from here to here is 70 inches, all right? So I did the measurements in my room. From here to here is like 20 inches, I think it was, 22. And then from here to the back is like 15 inches. So all that stuff I went in account with it and I made sure I did all the math. So in order for me to have plenty of room for all my systems, I have to cut these legs off. So this has to be sitting on the floor. The other one, I bought 2 of these. The other one is gonna go right on top of this platform and they're gonna be screwed into each other, so they're gonna be all like one piece. And this is ugly as hell. They only had one color, but it's fine because I'm gonna paint the whole thing. Tape the shit out of it, then I'm gonna cut it. But I'm gonna cut it before I put it together so I can fix it up, you know, do whatever I have to do to make it look nice. And then mount the other one directly on top. So between the two on top of each other and the TV, I have about 1 inch to a ½ inch of space. That's it. I'm gonna go now. I'll talk to you guys soon. Next time you guys hear from me, it'll be Friday. And I want to say thank you once again for subscribing and watching my channel. We'll talk soon. Make sure you smile and always remember to keep positive energy in your life. Negative people somewhere in the swamp, they're just gonna take you down. Peace.